Hi Libra, welcome to your February 1st through the 15th tarot reading. Crowning your read, we have the Four of Fire and the Ace of Air. The Four of Fire says contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. And then the Ace of Air says brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. Clarifying the Four of Fire, you have the Ten of Wands and the Tower. And then clarifying the Ace of Air, you have the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. Very interesting. So I'm really getting that you're finally starting to balance yourself out, Libra. I think I said this in my last video too. One thing that Libras kind of struggle with, interesting enough, they're the scales, they struggle with balance. That's kind of like their biggest struggle. So anybody with Libra placements, including myself, tend to struggle with balance. And I think you're finding that balance within yourself because you're putting in the hard work. You're putting in the hard work into yourself. I'm hearing the word investing in yourself because Eight of Pentacles is here. You're working on something that's very fulfilling. I'm getting that this could be in a love situation too. Not even so much that you're working, like physically working, like this isn't about a job, like you're working on loving yourself. You're like, I don't need a man. I got me. Because I'm great. Like straight up, you guys are falling in love with yourself. You're realizing your worth. Because there is some sort of realization that you had. Some sort of communication came in. And you had some sort of realization that completely broke down a mindset you had about yourself and built it back up. There was a lot of confusion. Someone was confused because they felt like they were putting in the hard work for something that was breaking down. Maybe they felt like, maybe you or the person that you were dealing with feels like they're putting in a lot of work for something it just keeps falling and crashing back down. So there's a lot of confusion here. I'm getting that this is on your part. Or I don't know, it actually could be on your partner's end. If you're dealing with a fire sign, your partner is very confused. Someone's just waiting for their ships to come in. Someone knows that there's... So I'm getting that you had to completely break down a situation with a person. You could have... oh wow, it's because all this information just hits me so fast. You could have been in a connection with somebody where there was a lot of hard work, but there were external energies, forces, mystical forces that broke this connection apart. But it's the Tower, so it's like it happened for a reason. Like, even though there was some sort of mystical, I don't know, I'm getting that somebody was using magic to break you apart with someone. They were using unseen forces, is what I'm hearing, to break you up with somebody. It could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with, or an Aries. But they did it. It's so funny because, synchronicity is a thing and divine timing is a thing. So this person just happened to break you apart from this person at the time that you needed to be broken apart from this person. You needed to take a break from this person. You needed to break this thing apart, and it wasn't happening. So this person's what did it, this other external force. It ended up coming through, breaking it apart, and now you're starting to rebuild it because that's what the Tower does. People think it's scary because it's like an unexpected change, but it's like so you can rebuild the foundation, And I think you're just you're working hard trying to rebuild this foundation, and you feel like you've been waiting a while to really build this foundation, and I don't know if you're content with the results that you see. You're very confused, Libra. Somebody's very confused. You have somebody very confused, is what I'm getting. Because I think you're being very honest and clear about your feelings. You come in with communication with this fire sign, this Aries perhaps, and you communicate with them that you want to work hard on this commitment. 2 eights here. This is two people who are very whole. Not necessarily like, they just both really love themselves. There's a lot of self-love here, is what I'm feeling. Like, the infinite, like, they're 2 separate infinity symbols, because every time I think of 8, I think of the infinity symbol, especially in love readings. And I feel like both of you are starting to embody that energy of the infinite on separate levels. So that's why this connection can work now, because I think before it was very unbalanced. You guys weren't that whole infinite yet. But somebody's coming through. I think it's you, Libra. You come in real quick. This unexpected communication that shakes everything up. And you say, you know what, I want to work hard on this connection. I'm willing to put in the work. I'm willing to repeat over and over and over and over and give this person reassurance. You had an idea. The inspiration to tell somebody the truth of how you really feel. You're done playing games. You're like, we're adults. Let's speak about this like adults. The Hangman could be a Pisces that you are dealing with. But you came through, like, it's funny because the Hangman can represent like a change in perspective. And I think that's what happened. I think you had some sort of realization that made you communicate this change in perspective. You had some sort of sudden realization, and now you want to move forward. You're willing to put in the work for somebody, Libra. Somebody that you weren't willing to put in the work before with. There was a lot of, like, it was very unequal. Like, it was very off balance, this connection, for a little while. There was a lot of jealousy. There was a lot of conflict. Could have been even, like, over work. But wands represent communication. There was a lot of, like, verbal fighting. Somebody had a lot of options, and they were very confused. I'm getting that it's this Aries. And I feel like you picked up on that. Because I feel like you have a lot of options too, Libra. But you're the type that's willing to throw these 2 options out the window, because there were 2 of them. One of them could have been same sex, or both of them. There's a lot of same-sex energy here. Actually, in all the readings I've done so far, there's been a lot of same-sex energy. But there's 2 people, Libra, that you've cast out. And I think because of that, you kind of expect the other person to do the same. Because you love them, and you know they love you, so you're like, why are we wasting our time? You know what I mean? And this it was kind of like a jealousy thing. Like, somebody was a little jealous, and they were causing some arguments. But the advice was just like, be patient, or it is be patient. If you're experiencing jealousy because somebody's confused, just give them time. Because I don't think that this person's heavily considering those options. I think that this person just likes the attention. Crosswatchers, I'm sorry. You want to escape with this person. Oh, wow, I feel like some of you... Ooh, okay. Some of you could be getting word, communication, that shakes up your foundation because you're finding out that you're completely shifting foundations. Some of you are moving. Some of you literally feel like you're escaping some sort of situation where there was a lot of conflict and jealousy and unequal effort. Somebody was too focused on their options while the other person was willing to work hard on the connection. And this caused jealousy and fighting. Now you're moving away from that. You could literally be escaping this over water, over seas. like you're leaving a situation behind. Wow. Some of you could be traveling very soon. I'm getting that some of you, if you have kids too, like you're bringing your family with you for some new journey, for some work maybe. Let's see. It could be a young earth sign that you're moving with. This person is somebody who's young at their craft, but they're very ambitious, is what I'm hearing. This is a very ambitious person. Okay, interesting. So, you have the Two of Swords here. You're still feeling very, very guarded to this earth sign. If you're connecting with an earth sign, they could be a little younger than you. Could be someone with Earth and Pisces in their chart. You are feeling extremely guarded towards this person, Libra. You're not opening your heart up to them. They've got an offer for you. Wow. Libra, so if you're connecting with an earth sign, I think that this earth sign wants to move with you. Because the Six of Swords is right behind this Page of Pentacles, and he's holding up this pentacle like an offer to you, who's blind as fuck and guarded as fuck. And you're not seeing the truth of this for what it really is. You have a lot of emotion for this person. And I feel like you're trying to fight it back, and I feel like your intuition's telling you, like, you love this person, and you know you love this person. Some of you have been fighting it, because, you know, she's up here with swords across her chest. I think you were literally, like, cutting away at anybody who tried to come near you, Libra. And this earth sign comes back around after some jealousy and says, I want to move away from that. I want a future with you where there's hard work, we move forward, we look at things from a different perspective. And you're like, I don't know. Because you had a lot of options. I don't know. I don't just want to be an option. Me. But literally, I feel like that's kind of the energy that's going on here. Like, you're very threatened by somebody's options, but they see you as the one. They see you as that shiny pentacle. And they're only looking at you. Because this is all behind them. This is something that's all, like, it's all behind them. This could be a player energy, but they're committed to you and they love you, Libra. I'm hearing that they adore you. They feel really smug with you by their side. So kind of let your guard down. Be willing to, you know, I think that you need reassurance. That's what's going to kind of let your guard down. This person could have put you in a third-party situation in the past because of rumors, is what I'm getting. There was some sort of jealousy here, and then someone came in. Whoever the person that was jealous was. Wow, this is very specific. So one of you was jealous of the other because the other was kind of entertaining these other options that they had. And there was a lot of conflict because of this. So somebody comes and gossips to this person about you or about them in a third-party situation. And it causes this breakdown. And someone's had to literally, I think even physically leave in order to realize that you're the only one they want. But someone's really focused on their work right now. They could be drowning in work. Like, it could be, you know, up to their neck. I think there's a lot of miscommunication Because somebody's not coming out and talking about how overworked they are, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Somebody's really juggling their job and you. And I feel like you misinterpret this as them having other options. So then you go and you get jealous and you feel like you're a burden, or you feel like this connection is a burden. So you go talking to people, you go asking for advice from friends maybe. Maybe you've gone to some friends in the past about this person and asked them for some advice, and those friends told you, like, just keep working. But yeah, somebody's juggling their job, and I think that somebody else is getting, like, somebody else is misinterpreting it, and they're thinking it's something that it's really not. Wow. Somebody is afraid to get left out in the cold. I think that's somebody's fear. Somebody could be hearing something that makes them leave somebody out in the cold because of jealousy, but I think that somebody's afraid is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a lot of fear. Somebody's very afraid to be left out in the cold by this person. They feel like they're a burden. Somebody feels like they're a burden on this person. But I'm getting that there's a lot of unnecessary worry on both ends. On your end and their end. They worry about you too, Libra. I feel like they're scared you're going to leave them out in the cold. I don't think it's you. Maybe it is. I think it's both, honestly. But I feel like you don't think that they're scared, but they're scared to lose you too. Trust. I'm going to pull you guys an advice card. Release. The end of a phase or situation. Spiritual transformation. Time to move on. Yeah, you need to move on from these negative thoughts, Libra. This jealousy. Somebody needs to move on from this confusion because they know the answer is within them. Whoever this resonates with. And just be patient and wait. Your ships are coming in. You're just kind of in a moment, a period of, I guess, like kind of like a temporary standstill right now. But it's showing very, very like quick that you're going to come out of this and move forward with this person. Just release those negative thoughts. I think you've already kind of started to because you've had this tower moment and you've had these realizations that this person is the only one. They're the ace. And it's the end of this difficult period of fighting and jealousy. I think that's in the past. You just need to release your negative emotions. You need to release the past, guys. Your angels are trying to tell you this. Let go of the past. Let go of the past. The number 13 is here. Anytime you see that number, guys, just let go of the past. I don't know who that's for, but that's for somebody. Well, that's all I have for you guys. If you'd like to book a personal read, please DM me or email me. I charge $20 for personal reads, and you can check in the description box still below for anything else you need to know. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a wonderful rest of your week, Libra, and have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I love you guys so much. Take care.